I guess for now we turn in the Gargoyle quest.
Constable John Natalis.
Can't do much about the manuscript quest. Because Endrega Queen stuff. Oh, maybe we find the Endrega Queen stuff in the sewers. Right?
Barbarian.
I got rid of the gargoyles.
Excellent. At last we can explore the hitherto inaccessible districts. And here's your reward.
Thank you very much. Even though it, as usual, doesn't say what my reward was. But, you know.
Take care.
Break your wands. Your hats. Turn away.
That's nothing we can do. That is nothing we can do. So this, I suppose.
And the bat. Hey there.
Hello there.
Say goodbye to life.
A door that actually opens. And what's behind it? People that want to kill me.
Say goodbye to life.
Yeah. I think that's not quite what's going to happen.
Kill. Die.
Was that 3 insta-kills in a row? I mean, I'll take it, but, you know. Oh, do I have to kill the entire fucking delegation now?
For the kingdom! Oh, Temerian!
But there's nothing I can loot here. What the fuck? I suppose I am kind of invading on their turf here, right? Oh, that was all.
Die! Yeah!
Can I draw the sword, please? Thank you. Can I block, please? Did you really just kill one guy?
Break your bones!
I have to admit, this is kind of funny.
Are you bored?
Yeah, I guess that leads to me being thrown in the dungeon, so let's not do it. But it was kind of funny. Not gonna lie. So I am assuming that I can't come back when I do the dungeon bit, right? I'm not sure if that's true, but I'm assuming that's the case. Huh. Why can I not unlock? Weird. I guess that's where I come out of. Well, let's try if I can do this. I don't suppose I can, but you know. Nope. And I guess that resonating crystals thing will also be revealed in due time. That's where the quest is. And that's nothing, okay. Weird how the stairs just end there though.
We've broken through! In the right spot!
Quiet.
We've recruited someone well suited to the task.
One of the Knights of the Order? Did the pious bastard sweat as he succumbed to the temptation of gold?
Knights of the Flaming Rose are useful on the battlefield, not in sewers.
I think you'll be pleased, my lord.
Stand ready. He killed Vanamar.
And many other mages. I know who he is, Cynthia.
In the same city as Philippa, and you didn't even bother to change your name. That takes balls.
Philippa's out of the picture. She's been arrested.
And I was supposed to die, but I didn't. Grave error.
I'll make you a deal.
You don't get it. You turned Triss into a cold stone. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out why I shouldn't turn you into a cold corpse.
She is alive and well. We decompressed her successfully. There were no complications.
And the interrogation after she was decompressed? Because you did interrogate her.
I personally supervised it. We presented the tools, gave her a few bruises, and that sufficed to get her to talk.
That doesn't sound quite right. But that felt right.
Cynthia, tell him to shut up or I'll kill him.
Silence, Adelbert. That's an order. Witcher, help me complete my mission. Help me open Dearhenna's laboratory.
What'll you give me?
I've read the intelligence reports. I know your past. There are things in there, important things you don't remember.
I could force you to tell me.
I don't think so. Will you torture me? We both know you couldn't.
Oh, I don't mind, honestly.
We'll come back to that. Why are you here?
We suspect Dearhenna's laboratory may contain documents and books that could be useful to the Imperial Academy of Science.
That wasn't even close to funny. You're lying.
We don't know what's inside. Dearhenna was a talented man, but also an eccentric.
What do you hope to find?
That's confidential. I cannot tell you. Regardless, we need your help. The laboratory lies beneath the Dearhenna, which we cannot penetrate above ground. We want to get there through the sewers, but can't manage it without a capable swordsman.
How can I get into the Nilfgaardian camp?
There's one entrance. Beyond it, a long, heavily guarded corridor. You can't hope to sneak in. Renwald Matson chose the spot specifically to avoid being surprised.
Where are you holding Triss?
At the back of the camp, beneath a ruined building.
You're gonna help me free her?
Not likely. You're better off killing me now. You've no idea what the Emperor's intelligence apparatus does.
I don't mind killing you now.
About that offer. Fine. I'll help you open the laboratory.
In exchange, I'll tell you all I can. Do we have a deal?
Put some gold on the table too. Wait!
Likely to encounter drowners? Or a related species? Perhaps other monsters?
That is how this world's built. Sewers are infested with monsters.
I mean, I guess that counts as gold, right? Not a voluntary payment, but who cares?
If there's a fight, protect the scholars. We can take care of ourselves.
Somehow I doubt that.
Watch yourself.
Get a bit of region in. And I guess cat won't hurt, right? Except my eyesight, of course. Okay, this is not quite linear. Oh look, a Queen and Drager. Honestly, cat doesn't make it easier to see what's going on here. Quite the contrary, actually.
I'm too old for this.
You can just let them do that, right? She did claim she could take care of herself, so... I say let her. Please drop the stuff I need.
I've kept my end of the bargain. Now you'll keep yours.
Be sure of it.
Well, apparently not. Great. Apparently, yes. Penalty plus 10. Do I want that? I don't know. Seems a bit shite. Let's follow them first. You know, I don't really want to go in there anyway, right?
I'm no rat to run around sewers. What we looking for, anyway? Some graves, I heard.
Graves? So maybe there is something in this for us.
Shut your traps. Want the sergeant to hear? We've been deep shite. But it is a good idea.
We've got company.
Interesting.
Danian bastards.
The entrance must be somewhere here.
If our experts are to be trusted.
Dearhenna dabbled in illusions, among other things.
He
I can
also
hear that sound.
experimented heavily with golems.
Golems with the power of speech, supposedly. They knew nothing of poetry, but...
Will you two shut up?
Yes, it's an illusion. I found a weak spot. Stand back. Later Elorn, Lisa Elorn, later dear!
At times I'm caught. You can get my kind of feat. Though I have no needles, they say I am piercing. What am I?
The cold.
Careful with the answer. It could be a trap.
Typical of Dearhenna. He was a genius with a penchant for mischievous jokes, like a child.
So a couple of adults, purported experts, should have no problem solving this.
Indeed, it's trivial. The answer is pain.
No.
Correct.
Well, that was pain.
Impossible! So many years of research together. Why did we...
Pleasant or terrible. I come at night or in daytime. Short or long. But yours alone. Essential. I am...
Dream.
A dream.
Correct.
It's going rather well so far.
Not for everybody.
Kick V.
Someone's been here recently.
Someone is here.
Well, the competition's here. Kill them!
That's not very nice. Yeah, try stabbing me, bitch. So how did that go for you, that stabby business, huh? Was that fun?
They must have descended straight from their quarter.
Bled a Nordling.
Another guardian. Later and Lorn. Lisa and Lorn. Later, dear! It's reacting to my spell.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Did I hear someone complain about the riddles being
There are 9 alcoves, a fresco in each. That's 3 groups of 3 frescoes.
The riddle mentions 3 guides above the travelers. We must examine the frescoes, seek answers there.
I'll advise you about the riddle, but I will not take part in disarming the device. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, come on. Why is Cat gone? Oh, Cat is the 5-minute one. Fuck me. Oh my god, I have no fucking clue what's going on here.
Cannot hope to finish the risk.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine.
Drake Serpentine, Silver Lady, Mountain Vault. I have no fucking clue.
Too bad about Gaspar.
I expected a greater challenge. Thus far we've had but riddles fit for beer enthusiasts.
A group of...
What do you think of the first?
I would say it describes a certain time swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time of the traveler's journey.
I believe it's the dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Dearhenna would also be a competent astrologer. The verse must refer to the constellation.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime matter, an essential component in the process of alchemical transformation. The verse seems to indicate the allegory illustrating that transformation.
Fuck me.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The first verse was, "At night they trailed a drake serpentine."
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time.
That is at night, right?
Likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time of the traveler's journey.
I believe it's the dragon
Also at
constellation.
night.
It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime...
Yeah, I think it's the hourglass.
I think it's the hourglass.
I shall take that one.
Because Drake and Serpentine, right?
What do you think of the second verse?
At night.
To my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the order of the flaming rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry, silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
I think it describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon represents both silver as a metal and the feminine element.
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the White Rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial Nausicaa Brigade, which has the Death's Head as its symbol. The brigade's name is female, and they say death follows the unit. So the Silver Lady could very well be Nausicaa or the Death's Head.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
As I recall, the second verse was, "A silver lady shining and fine, if only her visage she would deign to unfold."
So her visage is hidden.
What do you think of the second verse?
To my mind, it speaks of the White Rose, symbol of the Order of the Flaming
Which
Rose.
could mean the rose hasn't bloomed yet, I guess.
A coat of arms,
If we want to
and in
stay with the rose thing.
silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
I think it describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the White Rose seems unlikely.
They all have their visages.
Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial... The brigade's name is
I think it's the full moon.
Allow me.
What do you say to the third verse?
It describes the precipice, the ravine amidst mountains. An ancient rule in alchemy states, as above, so below. The vault is the ravine into which the riches of the mountain flow.
We must read the third line literally. To me, it suggests the Mahakam Mountains and its mines.
I have no fucking clue.
Gnomes extract many ores that are invaluable to alchemists. Those mountains are a vault in and of themselves.
The verse is not literal. In many legends, towers are in fact vaults, which the hero must penetrate in order to rescue an imprisoned princess or find a long-concealed magic item. The mountain vault is the tower.
The verse describes the tower, I'm sure.
Yeah, oh no, I'm not.
That fresco. Let's see if we can solve this. Take your places.
I'm very much not
I
sure.
want to live.
As you will.
We are so dead.
We must try another couple. How many more can there be?
So the problem here is that we have 27 combinations to try, right? So honestly, considering I have no idea, I'm just gonna look this up. The Witcher 2 laboratory puzzle. I have no fucking idea. I mean, I guess I could try reading the books I have, right? Interesting. So I haven't looked at the actual solution yet. But it doesn't in any way refer to, hey, read those books or something. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. It is Ravine Tower Mine Entrance. No, it is Dragon Constellation Full Moon Mine Entrance. I almost got it right. Dragon Full Moon Mine Entrance.
A group of
It should be the dragon.
I shall take...
I think it's
Allow me.
the mine entrance in the... I'll stand next to that. Let's take your...
Count me out.
Intruder detected.
What?
No!
Oh, that is quite funny.
Our expedition has grown thin. Such a shame. I actually found those two amusing.
Shut up.
Of course, my lady.
Too bad about Gaspar.
Hello, Mr. Talking Golem.
So Dearhenna's legend is true.
It is no more than an obedient machine created to follow orders and kill. Not unlike our Witcher.
So I guess we should get along famously.
You? What do you know about golems?
I don't run into them in every forest, but any good bestiary describes golems at length, and I've read more than my share of those.
Geralt, I'm not questioning your knowledge, but I should be the one to...
Actually, you are questioning my knowledge. Listen, I know what I'm doing. I'll try to get it to reveal the word that'll deactivate it, or I'll just mess with its head. Break the code.
So now we've got a burglar in our midst. Be my guest. Try.
My intentions are good.
As are mine. Know, however, that this may change.
Dearhenna must have been pretty lonely if he gave you eloquence.
The Master made me a guardian. Nothing less, nothing more. And you, provided you stand there, are a guest.
Powerful magic created you. Dearhenna was a true master.
He is still, since his mastery survives.
Interesting point of view.
As a conscious being, you must be lonely here.
You are wrong. The pain of the world, melancholy, lies within the domain of emotions and feelings. My thoughts are governed by pure logic, restricted by my program.
But you can learn. They say that a penchant for philosophy can only come from curiosity.
In my case, it comes from the will of the Master, who liked to speak with me.
And do you feel a need to discuss?
I feel nothing. I just have that need.
Can we discuss the program that controls your behavior?
Of course not.
Can I ask you for the name word which brought you to life and which can deactivate you?
Do that, and I shall consider you an intruder.
I have other questions. Did your creator give you a name?
I'm called obedience and unyielding persistence. I am a guardian and the humblest of servants.
A golem's name is the word that gave it life, and that can take it away. You must have a name.
I own nothing. Everything belongs to my master. How could I divulge the name if I exist solely to protect my creator's property?
Do you remember your creator?
Of course. I was summoned into being by Master Dearhenna. I abide by his will, by his power, by the necessity encased in my stone bowels.
Dearhenna is dead.
His word, which animates me, lives on, as does his legacy, which I protect. Empires rise and fall, rivers will shift their courses, but I will remain obedient to one master on my eternal watch.
Dearhenna must have been an exceptional man. Can you tell me about him?
I guard everything that belonged to the master, including his privacy, which he valued highly. I can tell you nothing.
You're not an automaton. You're self-aware, and you think you can make decisions.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think that's going to work.
You're wrong. I am eloquent and can discern between guests and intruders. I can also deal with the latter.
I wonder if
Everything I say and do
that would have worked
is limited
with an improved excise sign.
program. By the way, as an automaton, I'm immune to all charms. Stop the intruders.
Oops.
Damn, you're ugly.
Oh, okay. So I cannot block everything. Oh, come on. I don't even know what I took damage from there.
A god.
So you're aware you're an automaton?
Do we really know who we are, where we came from, and where we are headed? Is human life predictable in that the cycle of birth and death ensnares it? Better than mine. When
Yes.
a human is born,
Because
he's
fuck you.
obedient to his parents. Later, he listens to tutors, masters, corporals. Finally, he succumbs to the will of death.
And to think that Adalbert questioned Dearhenna's mastery. Who, if anyone, is allowed to pass?
Dearhenna, but he is dead. Also guests may pass, but I stop intruders.
Tell me more. Who's a guest and who's an intruder?
I mean, you've told me I'm a guest, right?
A guest keeps his distance, or knows the name word.
Ah,
An intruder is anyone who enters too far, attacks me, or otherwise interferes with my being.
Has anyone tried to enter before?
I recall no intruders. I do, however, remember guests who left after being warned.
When was that? What did you discuss?
I am a machine. My memory is limited.
You're far more self-aware than a typical golem. Can you make sovereign decisions?
The master made me the way I am, because long discussions were to his liking. I can make decisions, within my program, of course.
So you decide who's a guest and who's an intruder.
Who else would? Guests chat innocuously, exerting no pressure. All others are intruders.
I have other questions.
interesting.
Do you remember
Of I,
Dearhenna?
his I got.
Can I ask you for the name word which brought you to life and which can deactivate you?
Do that, and I shall consider you an intruder.
I have other... Did your creator give you a name?
I'm.
A go-
I owe.
powerful...
He.
As a...
You.
But...
And
And do you feel...
I feel no.
Can we...
Of.
I have other...
What does that mean?
All right. I think I know how to get past this thing without a fight.
Burglar witchers, philosopher golems, an expedition replete with fascinating discoveries.
And terrible disappointments. Shut up, Adalbert. And you, Witcher, deal with that golem.
He doesn't want to be free.
You exist by the will of your master, thanks to the name word he gave you.
That is true.
You were created to discern intruders from guests. You are to stop the former and greet the latter.
Intruders must be stopped.
Are you aware that intruders may seek to deceive you?
I have stone fists to defend myself against those armed with swords. I have my iron logic to defend against those armed with words.
But intruders could include sorcerers who alter reality. They could be illusionists or mere liars. What then is certain?
My existence is certain, as is my master's will.
Oh. This is actually hard. This obviously leads to being attacked. This probably also. Only you and the Masters will exist, everything else is doubtful. Not quite sure where we're going with this one. But it seems the most... And we were trying to basically break his programming by inducing some kind of paradox. I don't see how this will be paradoxical though. But let's see what happens.
Since only you and the Master's legacy exist for certain, everything else is doubtful. A malicious intruder could cloud your senses.
I am the Guardian. The Master prepared me for that.
He couldn't foresee everything, so he gave you a mind to compensate. You're much more conscious and intelligent than a Guardian needs to be. Your master says, greet guests and stop intruders. That is certain, but everything else can be a lie. And you cannot allow yourself to attack guests.
Yes.
That would be against your master's will.
Guests must be greeted, and intruders must be stopped. This is Dearhenna's.
So the paradox would be to...
Doesn't matter what I answer. Your senses deceive you.
Exactly.
You can trust only your mind. You can't assume I'm a guest, because I may be an intruder. You can't assume I'm an intruder, because I may be a guest.
This is a contradiction. A paradox. The law of excluded middle.
We've done it. We've penetrated Dearhenna's laboratory.
Yeah, we have done it, right. Fuck you too. Ooh, Golem trophy. Armor vitality. How much armor do I have? 25. 27. Plus 10. I think I'll keep the damage.
A great success for Nilfgaard, this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
Yes, get their own noise.
Dearhenna mentions some bacteria strains.
Finally reached the place to scrap I go with. My worst suspicions have been confirmed as I have found cells filled with the bones of lizardmen. Wait, I should probably find the other two first, right? Where do I put this? Here, I guess.
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it. Later and Lorne. Lisa and Lorne. Later, dear.
Oh, come on.
The device. What is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid and...
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
They were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without...
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adelbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an
It's
emotional
called
bond with a
Mega.
person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Great tool for a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
Nothing.
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What?
I read the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about witches. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host, and survived.
Anything else? Any detail you can give me would be useful.
Don't trust Letho.
You think I trust the people I hunt?
He's your foe today, but he wasn't always.
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
Because I like you.
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports.
An enlightened nation indeed.
You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you. Very important people.
Just because I survived?
You're a former rider of the Hunt, and you live. You may be the key to solving the mystery of the retinue, and they all know that. You must watch out for yourself.
Interesting little tidbit.
You've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a witcher, whatever the way.
Want to satisfy me in another way?
You fulfilled your end of the bargain.
As have you.
Take your coin and leave.
I'll take the coin and the artifact.
That is not what we agreed.
Because I didn't know you'd find anything this interesting.
And now you know too much. Don't force me to deal with this my way.
Calm down, both of you.
Try me,
Everyone
bitch.
has received their due.
Their due? Huh. As I see it, Nilfgaard feels its due more and more.
So our mutant is also a patriot?
Not really, no.
Life is a string of choices. And you have just chosen suicide.
You're a funny little guy. What the fuck? Was that?
The device.
You've done
paid like
they were never.
I'm not.
Adel.
Yeah.
It's. Yeah.
Time you
You not a.
Anything. You think
He's.
Let's say
Well.
You've taken.
What the fuck? I know what, I'm just gonna turn the difficulty down to too easy. Put this real quick.
You've done your
paid like
they. Yeah.
And is let's say.
Well,
you take.
That asshole is still kicking my ass. What the fuck?
We've done it. We've penetrated Dearhenna's laboratory.
let's have a look.
Do I have anything that increases resistance to incineration? But this is probably not against fire damage, just incineration, right? I have a theory, let me test that.
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
Later and Lorne, Lisa and Lorne, later, dear!
The divine. I'm not.
Yeah.
Anything. Let's say. You fool.
Well, I guess Ilden does not work, and I guess I'm dead. This is frustrating.
The divine.
You've done your pay.
Not gonna lie.
What's it do? Great.
Yeah.
Don't.
Not a...
Anything else? Let's say.
Well then.
You back.
Lie.
Wait, which one was what? Okay, Simon. Ow. That's kinda bullshit, isn't it? Can I do this? Yes. Okay, art works, I guess. It's a work of art.
Yeah.
It's
What?
the
You take...
What the fuck?
The device. What is it?
That's a fucking unwinnable fight.
What?
There must be something I can do, right? Fuck.
You take...
Guess I'll do this as long as I need until I get lucky, right? Okay, I give up.
The device.
You've done...
I officially give up.
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end badly.
cut in again and I'll put you in my report. You may use it, but just once.
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adelbert. But until that happens, be a good boy and do your job.
Article 22 of the Code is clear. Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death.
I just realized that this is kind of a Warhammer thing, right? Look at his armor, adorned with scrolls. Well, I guess in this case I at least only have to fight one of them. Game? Game randomly lost focus again, fun times. Did I just take a bullet for her, metaphorically speaking? Wait, this is so much easier.
I didn't expect that.
Let me try again and kill Cynthia first.
The device. What is it?
They were never useful.
What the fuck?
Pocket. You never know where it's gonna roll.
I'm not about to be that guy.
Adelbert.
Yeah.
So if I do this... Oh, he draws the wrong fucking sword. No, this is definitely Adelbert kicking my ass here. Fuck. Okay, problem identified. When I hit the sign button, he automatically draws the silver sword. Which is a really dumb idea to do. I need to draw manually first. Basically. It's a bit unfair that I have to fight 4 of them, right? When there are technically only 2. Well, not technically, there literally are 2 of them, but I have to fight 4. And they just do 4 times the damage for free. That is a bit unfair. Fuck my life! Wait a second.
The device. What is it?
You've done your... Yeah.
That is not a global option. It's a fucking... Obviously it's a per save game thing. Oh look how much less damage I'm taking all of a sudden. Still plenty enough, apparently.
The device.
Yeah.
Ah. Let me try this. Oh, that only stuns, not charms, because it's not upgraded? Or what's going on here? And I'm dead. God, is that annoying.
The device. What is it?
You've done your... Yeah.
Wow, I'm just not hitting? No, I'm dead. What the fuck, game? Okay, last try.
Yeah.
You take...
Well, let's say second to last try, because I want to try this. And that works. To a degree. Not quite. Okay. So, last try.
The device. You take...
Oh man, that's so annoying that they instantly become immune once they start the teleport spell. That is so fucking unfair. Like, literally, before I can even see the animation, they're already immune. Okay, I give up. I give up. At this point, the option is either give up or rage quit. Oh fuck, I forgot to...
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I forgot to do this. So I guess this is the last try.
You've
Again! Thanks for instantly becoming immune, you piece of shit. And I'm dead. Okay. I officially give up. This fight is bullshit. It's just bullshit.
nice. What is it?
Like you've done your job. You'll be paid and
Paid
Can this fucking game
died once they were no
stop
longer useful.
losing focus?
yeah.
That is not what we agreed.
I pressed the wrong option. Guess I get another try at this. Are you fucking kidding me? Literally the moment I get near. Okay, fuck this shit.
The device. What is it?
And the fucking game has lost focus again.
Yeah.
Loser. I'm this close to rage quitting.
Cut in again and I'll...
Give.
Basically, I need to get near him and hit him while he's casting an attack spell, or he just instantly teleports away. That is so dumb. And then there's 3 of them. Like, if he wouldn't magically turn into triplets, this fight would be manageable. But this is just bullshit of the highest order.
I didn't expect that.
Multiplication. Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
I didn't expect you to take my side.
Well, now choose one person you wish to contact. After that, the artifact's mine.
Nilfgaardian agents get quartered for lying in reports. What does the Empire do to agents who kill their colleagues?
Nothing. As long as no one finds out.
Nothing.
Will we meet again?
I wouldn't mind at all. Look for me at the inn.
How do you know I knew Letho? Let's...
Well...
I'd appreciate it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I have a lot of work to do here.
This is the obvious choice, right? This, I don't give a fuck. He's okay. Oh, I can't find out what he's doing for Nilfgaard, right? But that's irrelevant anyway, so I'm curious what's with that.
While in Loc Muinne. I'll not allow anyone to slip poison into your goblet here.
I cannot sit here and eat in peace while Philippa rots in a dungeon.
Regardless of Philippa's whereabouts and predicament, you must behave as befits a queen.
Who is the other
Does
person?
that rule out caring for my friends?
Philippa will manage. And even should she fail, I'm sure her final wish would be that we follow through with the plan. So eat.
Who is that?
You must be at full strength during the summit. A very important task awaits you.
I hope you learned something useful.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Its power has been depleted.
I understand. Thanks anyway.
What? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Its power has been depleted. Do I want this? Not very much. Bigger region. That sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. All of these sound good. Yeah, sure, power depleted my ass.
Dearhenna describes finding an important document about the Vrans. Dearhenna's notes about the city's history. Dearhenna's notes from a trip he took to Zerrikania. Dearhenna mentions some bacteria strains.
Oh!
From a mutation procedure manual.
He had the fourth thing. So good thing I killed him, I suppose. Let's do a read.